Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Raj, and today we need to have a very real talk about what's going on in the market right now. Whether you're following the Indian stock market, cryptocurrency, or any investment platforms, things have been wild. A massive downturn has shaken investors from the retail trader to even institutional investors. But how is this all affecting you? The average investor, the middle class who's been trying to build a wealth for themselves. Well, in today's video, I'm diving deep into this market crash, its causes, predictions, and how it's changing the mindset of millions, especially in India, right? So, in India, we know how people earn and how beneficial it is for them to make some extra bucks, right? So, I have divided into some parts. So if you want, you can just skip the intro and skip the certain part and all. So first, I will be sharing with you all the overview of the current market situation, right? So first of all, let's address the elephant in the room, the global market crash. We are seeing major economics, including the US, China, and India, facing a significant downturn. The Indian stock market has dropped over, you know, 30% almost in the past few weeks alone. And globally, we are seeing stocks indices, including the Dow Jones and NSDQ, facing huge sell-offs, right? So the cryptocurrency market has also been hit hard too. Bitcoin has lost more than, I think, around 15% or 20% of its value in the past month, and other coins like Ethereum, Solana, and all other coins are in red too, right? Why is this happening? Well, there is a combination of factors at play: inflation and interest rates. Central banks around the world are raising interest rates to tackle inflation. This directly impacts market liquidity and affects stock and crypto prices, right? As you know, everything is, works in a chain variation kind of thing. So, geopolitics tensions, the ongoing tension between countries, including the war in Ukraine, affecting global stability, supply chain issue, as I mentioned in earlier videos and all. These continue to disrupt business and investors' confidence. All right. So, if I am not getting confidence in a particular sector, I won't be, investing in it, right? Whether it be in medical field or tech field or whatever, be it IT, banks, whatever. So many analysts are, predicting that we are heading into a global recession, which is dragging market even lower. And not to mention the war and other tension that's been going around the current, scenarios and all. It's also pulling the market really down. All right. So impact on Indian stock market, if this is going to be part two. So like what is the impact on the Indian stock market, right? So now let's zoom in on India. The Indian market has been, particularly volatile recently, and it's hitting the average investor the hardest. Even my portfolio is like in totally red, 30% down almost. So retail investors who make up to the majority of the market are facing a, double whammy kind of thing. They are dealing with rising inflation, increased interest rates, and market that's in free fall. But that's not at all. So I have invested plenty of money over mutual funds, and some other, cryptocurrencies are also a part of it. But I have seen a, totally unpredictable amount of downfall. So the Sensex and Nifty indices have dropped significantly. And when you look at individual stocks, they have been harmed. I'm not kidding. You have probably seen it yourself, right? From tech giants, mid caps, and even if you do SIPs, you have seen it also over there. Everyone's talking about the big hit that's happening in the current market and all. And if you are holding stocks like Adani, Reliance, or SBI, you might have seen significant losses, if I'm not wrong. The worst part, many investors are selling off their stocks out of fear. So that's what makes you a, big loser if you are selling your stock right now in the market, locking in those losses instead of holding on for a possible recovery. So, all right, there is a possibility that the market can go up and it can even fall down. But if you kind of pull back all your money, so you won't be able to recover it that quickly, right? And as you know, panic selling is often one of the worst thing you can do, right? So I always keep telling you this, like, don't, do panic kind of thing. Do your research, do yourself some studies and all. Many people who started investing in the stock market only in the last few years, especially those who bought into the bull run in 2020, 2021, are now selling the worst of their portfolios. So I have got this recent news and all from a relative of mine that this guy had around 50 lakhs of portfolio, approx 50 lakhs, just to be on the safer side, 50 or 60 lakhs, something like that. And his portfolio value is currently around like 37 lakhs, if I'm not wrong. So you can just keep up the math if I'm not wrong. So he has lost a major part of it. And yeah, like this guy was, investing and doing all those kind of thing. Like he's into stock market since 2020 or 2021, right? So he made quite a chunk of money, quite a lot of money after doing trading, and now he's in this kind of loss. So, as I told you, imagine you investing in tech stocks when they were at their peak and now they're, down by 40-50%. These kind of, market uncertainty is, pushing people to rethink their investment strategies. So I have also, done some investment over India Mart and all sort of things, and they have shown me pretty bad downfall. So the impact on cryptocurrency. Now let's cover the third part of this video. Impact of cryptocurrency. All right. Now let's talk about the crypto market. Okay. The biggest elephant here. If you have been in the crypto space, you know just how quickly things can change. A few months ago, we were talking about Bitcoin hitting new all-time high and people were getting excited about Ethereum 2.0 and other promising altcoins, right? Fast forward to now and it's different story, right? So now what you can see is the Bitcoin is currently, striking at 95,000, something 95,000 points or something like that. And if I'm not wrong, it went as high as 1,10,000 or something like that. And previously, if we look back to 3 days back, it go up, it went down till 83 or 85,000, something like that, if I'm not wrong. So Bitcoin's one, riding high at uh, 1 lakh, as I told you, 1,10,000 or 15,000 is struggling to stay above $90,000 now. All right, and the other altcoins are even worse off. Solana, which was the rage last year, not last year, few months ago also, has dropped nearly by almost 20-30% if I'm not wrong. So why is this happening? Well, it's a combination of factors. Again, the global financial instability affects crypto just like it does the stock market, and increasing crackdown on crypto regulations worldwide is pushing investors out. A lot of people got into crypto with new idea of getting rich quickly are now left with massive losses. And the problem is a lot of investors weren't prepared for the volatility, right? If you don't have the idea about it, you better not come into this, right? It's heartbreaking to see how many people lose money, and it's especially hard when you are watching something like Bitcoin dropping so significantly, 75,000 or 80,000, a major downfall. But remember, cryptocurrency has always been risky, and those huge swings are part of the game. You need to understand that the market will recover itself, and it's about the patience and all the knowledge and courage that you have. All right. So now comes the part four. Why the middle class is most affected. I mean, us, the middle class. Why we are the most affected ones. All right. Here's the thing. The middle class, the backbone of our economy, is feeling the most pain from all this, right? Why? Because we are usually the ones who invest in stock, mutual fund, and sometimes in crypto. Although majority of our parents and all, they don't even have the idea about cryptos, but we definitely, the Gen Z people, we definitely have the idea. All right, with the hopes of building a new, for the future. But the problem is we often don't have enough capital to weather the storm, right? You need huge kind of capitals. If you jump into all these things with just 50,000 or 1 lakh, you won't be able to survive. Your capital will be just, vanish. So that's the thing. You need to have a massive capital in order to, withstand this kind of storm. So many people put their hard-earned money into these assets, like thinking they will see growth over time. But now, with the markets, tanking, it feels like all the hard work is going down the drain. People are worried about the savings, their retirement, and their child's education funds. Even I also had invested a lot of amount in the mutual fund, and currently, if I'm not wrong, it's 2 lakhs down. I invested around 8, and it's 2 lakh down already. It's terrifying for the average person to see their portfolio in the red and wonder if they will ever recover, right? As I've been telling you. And let's not forget the psychological to all this toll. The psychological toll is, taking a, big chunk of our energy, and all the fear, the anxiety, the stress, it's all real, right? Investors are questioning their financial future, and wondering if they have made mistakes by jumping into the stocks or crypto, right? This is why it's crucial for people to educate themselves, right? As I've been telling you, that education is the ultimate up. You must educate yourself in this particular field in order to, gain your part of the bargaining, right? This is why it's crucial for people to educate themselves, take a step back, and rethink their strategies, as I told you. Now, about the predictions and future outlook, the part 5 of this video. All right, so where do we go from here? Where? So, is the market going to keep crashing, or there's hope on the horizon? Well, there are few things we need to keep in mind. Short-term pain, long-term gain. While the market may, stay volatile for a while, historically markets have always bounced back in the long term. So you will have to wait for a few months more, right? Approximately 3-4 months more. So if you are, planning to hold the game for long term, the key is patience, as I have told you. You need to do your own research. All right. Before that, uh, recession is likely to be the key, and all recession is likely to happen. Experts are predicting that a global recession is on the way. If that happens, it's going to have a massive effect on the market, but likely we have seen in the past, these recessions also bring opportunities for those who knows where to look for, right? So recently, few days ago, if I'm not wrong, budgeting happened for India and all. So in the budget also, the price and all the market didn't give us that much kind of a move. So crypto's future, crypto is going, not going anywhere, truth being told. But we may see more regulations and institution involvement, which could change the landscape. All right. In the short term, things will probably remain unstable, but if you stay informed, diversify your portfolio, and hold steadily, if the fundamentals are clear, you could make it through this rough patch. Remember, we are all in this together, and we need to make sure that our mindset doesn't, derail us in the future. If you have the correct, knowledge and all, you can invest in the right stock. If the fundamental of that stock is correct, then voila, you will, you know gain certain amount of part of money, right? It's not like you will be losing all your money at once. It's the fool that who sells the, current holding, they often lose the money. See, the conclusion, as I told you, the conclusion. Look, the market is tough right now, all right, but that doesn't mean you have to panic. Educate yourself, stay calm, and make informed decisions. Always remember that the market goes through cycles, and while this might be one of the toughest one we have seen, it's not the end. So, what do you think? What's your outlook in this market? Drop your thoughts in the comment, and let's discuss how we can make smarter choices as investors. Stay safe, stay informed, and keep pushing forward. All right. So this is a current, market status update and all. So currently I'm not taking any kind of trades and all, but this is the major time of investment. See, people keep you telling that buy in deep, buy in deep. So this is what they actually meant. But unfortunately, we are listening to this kind of talk since the February or January ending or something like that. So as I can remember, in December or November, my portfolio is totally in green, 30% overall profit, and now it's 30% overall down. So just keep that in mind, that no matter what happens, if your fundamentals are clear, you will still win the game, and you get to have the idea now. So voila, bye bye, stay educated, stay informed, and join our Telegram channel for more updates like this. And did I forget to tell you, you can also, join in the Forex community if you want to. I will provide the link for, trading and all if you want. So that's all. Goodbye. Take care. Bye bye.